Hey guys, Robert here, back in for another video. Apologies for not making a video over the past 2 weeks. I just with work recently, been doing a lot of that, been on nights and not been too well. If you can hear my voice, not too great, so apologies for that. So I'm just going to be showing you what I've picked over the past 2 weeks. So we're going to start with the Fantastic Four. I'm super happy this has now ended. Confused as hell as to what's going on. No idea what the hell's going on. I understand now why they've scrapped the Fantastic Four series. They're boring, and I can't just stand reading any more of this. So I'm so happy that that is officially ended. Next we have Silk issue 3. This is more obviously with Black Cat on the cover. Black Cat is just fighting, like she's like becoming this criminal underlord thing, and now she's fighting Silk, and I have really no idea what the hell's going on, to be honest yet, but I'm still going to read it because it's okay for what it is. And also there's quite a few Pokemon references in this, and who doesn't like Pokemon? Next is Superior Iron Man issue 8. This is the second to last issue before it ends, before Secret Wars. Absolutely love this. Obviously, where we left off, where did we leave off? Yep, Dick Tony destroyed Good Tony and was going to trick Pepper into believing that he's Good Tony. But it didn't work. So what he decided to do is to trick everybody, all the public, to come to his rescue and use them as a human shield. And Good Tony is taking over all the Iron Man suits, all the previous Iron Man suits. And he has this Iron Man army now, and he's trying to defeat Dick Tony, but obviously he can't do that because he's using everyone as a human shield. And so the one person at the end that comes to save his day is Iron Woman, who is Pepper Potts. And I'm really looking forward to see where that goes. Obviously the next issue is the last issue, and I'm really looking forward to that. That was my pickups for last week, because obviously last week was Free Comic Book Day. I'm not going to review the books I got for Free Comic Book Day, so we're just going to go on to this week. It's Secret Wars, issue 1. Well, no, not this week, because obviously today is Comic Book Wednesday. This is last week's, so it was last week's pickups last week. So this week's last week's, and you know what I'm saying. For once, I actually understood what was going on in Secret Wars. You know, because I've read the Avengers and the New Avengers Prelude, and throughout the entire thing, I think it was like 10 issues of each series. No idea what was going on. I read this, and this was phenomenal. I am so excited for issue 2. Obviously, the incursion is happening at this point, and the Ultimate Universe has invaded the 616, and the Ultimate Universe has just been, you know, the army of the Ultimate Universe has just been obliterated because the 616 forces just, yeah, you're nothing to us. Screw you. But obviously, so sorry. But obviously, you know, Reed Richards has the lifeboat, and you know everyone's fighting in Manhattan. Like the Guardians are fighting, the Inhumans are fighting, everyone's fighting the Ultimates, and you know they're on the lifeboat, and you know people start disappearing from the 616. They start disappearing and just showing up on the lifeboat, like, yeah, we've saved you. You're not coming with us to Battle World or wherever it is. I don't know how it's going to pan out. But during the incursion, the lifeboat ruptures into 2 pieces, and half of it got destroyed. And in that half was Sue Storm and Reed Richards' kids. So yes, they have just murdered children in Secret Wars. So I've got no idea what's going on, but as you was reading it, you saw like little things that was like going on. Like, oh, here's Punisher. What's Punisher doing right now? Oh, he's doing that. Oh, that's going to spin off into Last Days of the Punisher. And then you're like, oh, this just happened to Black Widow. So that's now going to spin off into Last Days of Black Widow. It's like, oh, it's Captain America. What's Captain America doing? Oh, that's going to spin off into the Last Days of Captain America. Magneto wasn't featured in this, neither was Loki. So I don't know how their Last Days series is going to continue. But I enjoyed this so much. And I can't wait for issue 2, which actually comes out today. So I should have that by the weekend. Yes. Please pick up Secret Wars. And it's such a nice... See, Marvel really don't do nice covers. Their comic book covers are the same kind of paper that they have on the inside, unlike the DC Comics, which has you know, a different quality paper. This is a really nice, and it's embossed a little bit, which is really, really nice. Have Swords of Sorrow issue 1. Gail Simone has been going on about this on Twitter for absolutely forever. I'm not going to read it. I'm not picking it up. I'm purely picking this up because of the J. Scott Campbell cover. Because you know J. Scott Campbell's my man. So obviously there you go. Amazing cover. This book is the Dynamite event at the moment, where all the leading ladies are teaming up and doing this big thing. No idea, but it goes on till I think November. So gotta love a bit of J. Scott Campbell, man. Got Return Living Deadpool issue 4. This is the finale. Again, I say I haven't read Night of the Living Deadpool, so I don't know what happened previously. But this has been, I've loved this series. This has been good. This has been funny. This is for the spot between Deadpool 250 and Deadpool Secret Wars. In this issue, we see that Deadpool is now regaining his memory of what happened previously, because obviously he's lost his memory between now and then. And he's realised that he has to sacrifice himself to fix the world. And him, I think it's Liz. I think Liz is the girl. Liz comes to the realization that he has to kill himself, and like she's really upset because obviously they've made an amazing friendship over the past 3 issues, and Deadpool like helps her get to like the safe zone, and then there's this machine there that Deadpool has to get into, and he's like, okay, so I'm gonna die, bye. Machine happens, he comes out, and he's been implanted with this virus. He's lost his healing factor. And now he has to go and infect all the Deadpool. So he then goes to Deadpool City, infects them all, and all the Deadpool's now dead, right? Including Wade himself. And then Liz is just like, there's always got to be a Deadpool. And so she puts on the Deadpool costume, and she goes a-hunting. So I really enjoyed the series. I really recommend you pick it up. All you Deadpool lovers. So please do. Great cover. Next, we got Convergence Harley Quinn issue 2. Yes, this is, again, you know, all the Convergence titles are 2-parters, except for the main story, as everyone knows. And now we get the big fight scene between Harley Quinn and Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo friends. Yeah. God. So, Harley Quinn, I love her in this because obviously these two people have never met before. Captain Carrot's like, yeah, I can do this, and Harley Quinn's like, yeah, I can teleport. I've got a magical hammer. I've got telekinesis and all that crap. Absolutely, you know, bullshitting her way in this fight. And Captain Carrot's just like, well, wow, I really got to like keep my game up then. And like they're fighting, and Captain Carrot really doesn't do a lot, but Harley Quinn does literally all the work. But then Captain Carrot actually breaks Harley's mallet, and he's just like, magic hammer. It's like, pfft, and what? And so like, and then they stop fighting and they start talking, and then Harley Quinn gives him a carrot to eat, a carrot that Poison Ivy is given to him, and it doesn't really show you, but it makes you believe that that carrot was poisoned, and she has actually poisoned Captain Carrot. So she wins, yay! And then back in Gotham, her boyfriend is like worrying about her and everything because of the person that she is and the person that she was and all that malarkey and everything. And then all 3 Gotham City Sirens get into a van and drive off. So I'm happy this has ended. I'm happy to see the classic suit back for a one-shot. And obviously we'll see where Harley Quinn goes now after Convergence. Next we got Guardians Team Up issue 5. We have Rocket Raccoon teaming up with the Pet Avengers. Yeah. God. Now, whenever Rocket Raccoon is on his own, I never really get excited because I've read the Rocket Raccoon solo and that was just terrible. In this story, Rocket is just on guard with Cosmo. You know, Cosmo, the Russian dog guy. That, you know, him. Who can talk. And Rocket's like, I'm going to get some beer. So he gets some beer, and Cosmo's like, nah, no beer for you, you're on duty. And then he disappears. So Rocket goes after him, and when he does catch up with him, he's playing poker with the Pet Avengers whilst drinking beer. And then they're attacked by the evil animals, led by Vulture Von Doom. No, I am not making this up. Vulture Von Doom and his evil animals kidnap the Pet Avengers, and it's up to Rocket and Cosmo to save the day. Which they do. And Rocket gets his beer at the end. But I just love Vulture Von Doom. It's amazing. So that's that. My last pickup this week was Spider-Gwen issue 4. I think I'm generally going to drop this series because it's just, I'm not loving the art. The story is slow. It's just not going anywhere. I know we're 4 issues in, but Spider-Gwen has had a lot of time now to, you know, establish herself, especially since debuting back in September, Age of Spider-Verse 2, and then establishing her through Spider-Verse itself. I mean, she's been around for, oh, when was September? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. It's been 9 months now since Spider-Gwen's debuted. You thought they would establish her by now as a good character, and they're not doing that. It's like, oh, it's issue 4, you know, it's still the early start yet. No, it's not. It's early start of this series. Spider-Gwen's been around for 9 months. Come on, man. But I'm dedicated to this up to issue 7, I think, because obviously I've pre-ordered some issues. But after that, I think I'm definitely dropping this series because it's just not going anywhere. Also picked up the Secret Wars 1, a blank variant. Me and my fellow comic cohorts, Vintomania, Martin Newton 89, and Comic Geek 1 are all picking one of these up. And at LFCC in July, we're going to go to get commission done from an artist and have connecting variants done for all 4 of these. Something a little special that we thought we'd do to commemorate the weekend. So pick that up. Also got the Secret Wars Scotty Young lithograph. I do not like Scotty Young. I have multiple times expressed my feelings towards Scotty Young. I don't think he's a great artist. Sorry, Chris, I don't think he is. However, I do love Dr. Doom there in the middle, going doom, 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 doom. So there's that. Next, we got some cards. Just advertisement cards. Crap. Convergence. Crap. Then we got this newspaper ballot about Secret Wars. No clue. Then we got this previews book. Again, Secret Wars. A bit late now because I've pre-ordered my comics 2 months in advance, so crap. And then for some reason they decided to send me something from Free Comic Book Day. Hello Kitty and her friends. Why did they decide to send me this? Oh, plus bonus art featuring Cartoon Hangover's Bravest Warriors. By the looks of it, same artist as Adventure Time, which again, I couldn't give a crap about. So, hello Kitty. Bye Kitty. Last week when Martin Newton went to Forbidden Planet and picked up his Secret Wars, they were giving out a bunch of free stuff. One of them was this board. And he said it was a really nice piece of art. He said he was going to get it framed. I'm like, oh, I really want one there. Luckily, I managed to get one. So here is it's a Secret Wars Battle World battle board. There's the main poster of Secret Wars there. First 2 covers there. And here is the map of Battle World. Now, obviously, this has been like the main feature of Secret Wars ever since they announced it 8 months ago. We've had this, and then all the issues around the side have been unveiling themselves over the months. And country 6, 14 and 19 are still classified in here, but they were announced today through Secret Wars issue 2, and all 3 of these countries are ruled by Dr. Doom. Spoiler alert. So now we know who rules Battleworld, Dr. Doom. That makes a lot more sense. But I absolutely love that. Now Martin is going to frame his, and I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to frame it as well. If I were to ever meet Mr. Jonathan Hickman and any of the other writers of Secret Wars, I think I'd get them to sign this. As long as Secret Wars 1, obviously. But again, this is a great bit of memorabilia if you're a big Secret Wars guy, which obviously we are. Any more news? I was going to make a happy 100 subscriber video, but as of this morning, I lost a sub, and now I'm currently at 99 subs. So that's going to have to wait until I actually hit 100 again. So apologies for that. And screw you, whoever unsubbed. Screw you. You just ruined my dreams. I hope you feel good. Obviously, Mr. Mark Newton's come down in a couple of weeks for London Super Comic not Comic Con, MCM Comic Con, where we're meeting a couple of guys from Shield and Arrow, and we're gonna have a fun day. So obviously, look out the vlog for that, because we know how you enjoyed our London Super Comic Con video. Sorry, apologies. Shield ended last night. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. So that's the last thing I'm going to leave you on that. Keep rebelizing those pages. That is a police car outside. I do apologise. Keep rebelizing those pages. Keep on having a good weekend. Enjoy reading comics. Secret Wars is officially on a go. And please do subscribe to the Comic Book Gents on iTunes. Consists of me, Chris and Mark, and we just talk jibber jabber about this week's comics and everything in between. Hey. Go and subscribe to those guys as well. You know, Vintamania, Mark Newton. Go Simon's Comic Corner. Man, go sub to him. He's cool. Rob and Nico. Awesome guys. Love them guys. I'm just jibber jabbering on now, so I'm gonna catch you guys later. And peace.